I'm going to be showing you how to use Classroomscreen. Now, this is a technology that is great for maintaining classroom management, setting out all expectations for the day for the students, and there's a lot of little tips and tricks here as well. So if you go to classroomscreen.com, you can log in using your Google Classroom account from the school. If you just, I'm already logged in, but you'll just have to set up an account. Again, this is free. If you pay for the $30 pro mode, you can save everything, but if not, you can still access things. It just won't be saved, and I'll talk about that in a moment. So click on go to dashboard once you're logged in. Here is my workspaces. You can create a workspace, and I'll show you what mine look like and what you can do. You can also add name lists in here, which is going to be important. I have all of my class periods. All of the students' names are put in each name list, and this is helpful for using some of the widgets, which I will talk about later. If you have personalized backgrounds that you like, for example, all my classes have the same theme, you can add that to this archive, to your reserve. And you can change your colors up here, and you can also take a look at templates that they already have made for you. So, for example, classroom management, lineup dismissal, zones for fast finishers, all sorts of stuff. So there's a plethora of things. You can even sort it by categories. You can sort it by grade levels, and this is really great to look at as well. But going back to your dashboard, this is what mine looks like. And again, if you pay for the pro version, you can see these will be saved. And so every time you log in, this will be here. If not, you'll just have to create them every time you log in. So it's a little bit of a pain, and for me, it's worth that $30 a year purchase. I'll talk more about that in a minute. If you're interested, maybe the school might perhaps purchase some for us, but we'll need to get that information beforehand. So starting off, here's mine. And every day when I walk in the classroom, this is on the screen. The students come in, they have the date, they know step by step what they should be doing for class. So I use this as my agenda for the day. Instructions on as soon as they walk in the door what they should be doing. If you have them get out school supplies or get out a certain book, this is where you would put that there. Also, this is an editable daily agenda which utilizes time and after timers, and after the timer runs out, it'll go on to the next one, and you can hear a ding. These are fully customizable. In class right now, we're doing presentations, and so when the students are presenting, I will click this button right here, and I pull in that list of my students to randomize and choose who goes next. That's really helpful. So here, if you click on the agenda, you can add it either via a list, a checklist, or a time schedule. Now, I know my classes start at a certain time every day, so I start it with the bell so that as soon as the bell rings, this all goes into motion, and they have 5 minutes to do their do now. There will be a little bell that goes off once each timer has ended, and it moves on to the next activity. So today we're doing presentations, and then we'll have a debrief, and this lets me know, hey, class is about to end, let's wrap it up. You can add activities, breaks, and this is the sound of the ding, which I don't think you can hear it because I am not, I think it's because I'm recording. Actually, let's see, I probably muted it. Let's hear it. There it is. All right. So additionally, you can change the look of this. You can add custom colors. Very customizable. I find this is incredibly helpful for myself in terms of bell-to-bell instruction and moving things along. Sometimes if I don't have this, I will forget and I'll run out of time for things. So this helps me keep everything organized. So I have 3 different preps. So each class has a different prep. And here is my technology in the classroom. So this is going to be an activity that we do in class during our PD session. And as you can see here, I'll have information for people when they come in the classroom. I have my agenda of things that I'm going to go over, and it'll be timed as well so I don't run out of my time for talking. And then you can add a poll in which you can push it out to the kids and they can answer questions and you can see them on the screen. I usually use this sometimes to see where everybody falls in terms of content, if they're comfortable with it. Usually you can use it before or after. If you look down here, you have all sorts of widgets, which I will go to the next page for a lot of them. So here's that randomizer that I talked about. Here's a randomizing die. So if you're using an activity and you have groups and you can call on groups like this, you can also use these sound levels, whisper, silence, ask a neighbor, or work together to let students know where they should be in terms of class. This is an excellent tool to use in which the students, the voice levels in the classroom, the microphone is used. And if you're talking above a certain level, then the noise level will go off and you'll hear a ding. That's really incredible. I really like this. I used to use this with my younger kids, and they would, I would say, if you get more than 3 dings, we're not going to do such and such, or this and that. Or if we can keep it under 3 dings, we'll get this reward. You can have countdowns. You can embed YouTube links, and then you can just watch it from the screen. You can create groups. It'll automatically create groups for you and you can shuffle them. So that's really, really helpful. And then you can, if you're playing a game as a class, you can keep score, and you can keep score a number of ways and add the increments here. You can customize everything. There's 3 different types of boards. You can be racing against each other, all sorts of fun stuff. There's clocks and timers and stopwatches. Additionally, here is another page. You can add all sorts of things. Down here, you can see this more button. You can add if you have a document camera, you can have your webcam up here. You can have links to things. You can add stickers. You can have all sorts of things. Traffic lights, so the kids know what they're supposed to be doing when, and so on and so forth. It's very customizable. I highly recommend this. It's great for classroom management. The kids walk in the door, they know what they should have on their desk, and they know what we're doing today. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Don't hesitate at all. I'm happy to answer questions.